Welcome back to Word of Mouth. Yes, that is Christmas music because we're continuing on this cozy season. Welcome to a winter WOMderland type beat. We're so excited to be back, and this episode's going to be coming out right in the peak of Thanksgiving season. And by the peak, I mean only about 14 days, or no, I guess 5 days before Thanksgiving. And I really hope that you get the chance to listen to this guy on the way to your grandma's house. You get to see your grandma for the first time in ages, I bet. And I hope you have really good food. Let's just go around and say what food we're most excited about for Thanksgiving. You ready? Jacob, you go first.
I love dressing and gravy. But this year, I'm the most excited about the Firehouse Subs Thanksgiving dinner on a bun sandwich.
Okay, I'm actually going to have to second that. I'm a big Firehouse Subs guy. Sam?
It's crazy that you mentioned that because every year for Thanksgiving we don't do turkey, but we do Firehouse Subs instead.
So I grew up in Mississippi where Subway was king, but since moving to Birmingham, I've learned about Firehouse Subs. And when my family used to do turkey sandwiches from Subway for Thanksgiving growing up, now we do the Firehouse Subs turkey dinner on a sub.
On a sub.
Yeah.
I, every year, go back and forth. Like, it's Thanksgiving Day. I go to Firehouse, and I'm like, do I get the Thanksgiving meal on a sub, or do I just get the Italian? And I've never gotten the Thanksgiving
Or
one.
the meatball marinara.
I
Add
always
pickles.
just get the Italian every single time.
The Italian
So I really
is
love
so good, though.
it. Guys,
hard
we're
to beat.
super excited about today's episode. I'm here with my very special guest, Samuel Allen, and I'm just really, really honored to have my co-host here, Myers.
Thanks, Sam.
I love doing this podcast with Myers, and I'm really excited that that's all that we have today on the podcast.
Oh, you think because I'm in a chair that's a little lower than yours, so you can't talk about me.
Yeah, if you're not watching this podcast, then what the heck are you doing, man? Pop on the video. Why not pop on the video? It's kind of like
Watch it
passive
while you
watching,
drive.
too.
Watch it while you drive.
Intently.
Okay, so guys, what are your top 5 holidays?
Top 5 favorite holidays. Wow, let's freaking get into it.
Let's talk about it. I think it's interesting that everyone is probably going to say Christmas as their one. So we can just go ahead and put that. We can just go and lock that in.
Understood. Number 1.
Because you get
Is
one.
that
Yeah,
across
I
the
think
board, number
here's how we should do it. Probably we should all propose our own and then try and make a master list.
I love it.
Okay.
Is Christmas number 1 across the board?
I think Christmas is
I think that's an
understood, number one.
unequivocal winner.
Okay,
sweet.
so let's just go top
2 through
4.
5.
Or should
Yeah.
we do top 5 outside of Christmas? And no, Christmas
Ooh,
is
that's
number
good.
1.
That's
I mean,
good.
yeah.
I don't think there's any
Yeah,
more
we
other than
could-
5 more other than Christmas.
I'll be honest. I had trouble coming up with 5 holidays.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
He forgot about President's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
My favorite, Herbert Hoover, made it really homey for me.
President's Day?
Okay, so what's number 2?
Number 2 for me, July 4th. There's
correct.
something about it. I genuinely, every single year growing up, I went to the beach, to the same house in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And but not the type of Gulf Shores where you're in a big old condo. I hate that vibe at Gulf Shores. But we rented a house in this little neighborhood with a bunch of other buddies that I had, and it was a good time every single year.
Buddies.
Bunch of buddies. And
How many buddies we talking?
I don't know about y'all, but I feel like there's this kind of universal experience that whenever you hang out with people from other schools, whenever you're a kid that are the same age as you, you feel like a monster. You feel like a beast. You're like, maybe that's their bad words. I'm using those in slang terms.
Like
you feel like the most awesome version of yourself. And these people are from schools all over the state of Alabama, including in my town. And it was really, really fun to hang out with them and hear their perspectives. There's people from Spanish Fort, Alabama, which to me pretty much was China. It was I was like,
Pretty
what
much.
in the world? You live at the beach all the time. Your life must be amazing. Spanish Fort is a high school in Mobile, Alabama. So
Yeah. My wife grew up in China. To Steven.
yeah,
She grew up
he
in
also
Mobile?
grew up in Mobile.
Outside of it. Definitely.
Mobile.
I don't know what you call it. What do you call the other side? Fair? Do you just call the whole other side Fairhope, or?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
from there.
Have you guys been to Fairhope?
Yeah,
People
few times.
People be hyping that up.
People do be
It's-
talking about Fairhope a lot these days.
They're like the strip of Fairhope. You drive down it, you're like, this is so cute, and then you go to Provision, you're like, this is sick, and then you're done.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Mm.
it.
Dang boy. I had a woman walk in work yesterday on Wednesday that was like talking Fairhope up a lot because she got drip and I didn't have any drip brewed. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a 6-minute interaction.
Yeah.
And then we talked about Fairhope and she was like, you got it.
Provision is
You
this.
gotta go.
Provision is this shop. It's kind of like if Or Mercantile and Golden Age had a baby.
wow.
Oh, cool.
That sounds
It's
amazing.
awesome. It's really cool. It's like very eclectic, fun, cool furniture. You can sit and hang out. You can get like small snack foods
Wow.
and
IKEA.
good coffee.
Wait,
And
you're
then they
talking
sell,
about
like-
Fonville Press.
Yeah, Fonville Press in Fairhope.
Gracie went to Provision on her bachelorette trip.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fairhope is a very interesting place. Me and my family went to the Grand Hotel, which is
Yep.
a super old, really famous. Well, I mean, famous to people in Alabama. I don't really know if it's famous beyond that. It's a really old, famous hotel on the bay, and it's super pretty.
Yeah,
like
it's super nice.
super cool. So it's like definitely peak 60s vibes too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like wood grain everything and chandeliers and all that stuff. So
Wait, is Fairhope like a Christmas town? Like Dahlonega? Like is it that
No.
vibe?
yeah, the people
No.
vacate. I don't think people really
it's
vacation at the
it's
beach.
like artsy,
yeah.
but I wouldn't say it's like a destination for Christmas necessarily.
I miss
Other,
Dahlonega.
other than the fact that it's just like a kind of vacation-y place.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
talking about Alabama and Auburn fans in the state of Alabama and like how
Yeah.
it's very concentrated for Auburn fans, but there's a ton of them in the like certain spots that they're at. And
Yeah.
we said that in Fairhope, there's a ton of Auburn fans. And
Interesting.
Birmingham
Yeah.
is a ton of Auburn fans. But then when you get just outside of Birmingham, so you'll get like Garndale or Hewitt-Trussville or like Coleman areas
Up
like
to
that.
Coleman and
It's like
Huntsville is
it's like all Bama,
all
but then
Bama
like
fans.
Birmingham is just
Yeah.
and Birmingham and Fairhope are two places that are like heavy Auburn. So there's my
Yeah.
Fairhope tie.
There you go.
Hey, there it is. I actually have no idea if you were to keep the demographics on fandom in Alabama for Alabama and Auburn. I feel like everywhere I go, it's kind of 50-50 split. But there's definitely like high schools where like, if you go to high school there, like 100% of their guys are going to go to Auburn, or 100% of them are going to go to Alabama or something like
Or
that.
UAB.
Or UAB, go Blazers, of course. Or UNA, go Roar Lions.
Or Samford if you go to Westminster.
Yep.
Shout out the 8 people in my grade.
Yep.
Second best holiday.
All right, second best holiday for me was July 4th.
Students
Anybody
of July
else?
Thanksgiving.
4th.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's yours?
Yeah.
Same thing as Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
It's the same thing.
Are you saying that makes it good or bad?
I think it's like, I don't know. It's like putting Christmas Eve as number 2. You know, it's just like it's kind of just the same thing.
That was what Claire did.
Christmas
She
Eve,
said
really?
Christmas
Oh
Eve.
my gosh, it's the same season. I feel like.
I said Easter. To me, growing up, Easter was like the halfway through the year Thanksgiving. Like it was the same
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Like my whole family, extended family, got together for Easter, so it's almost like our family gathering, family reunion type vibe.
Interesting. I feel like it's kind of rare for family, like extended family, to get together for
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't really happen as much anymore because most of my older relatives have kind of gotten older and
Yeah.
are not as mobile. But yeah, Easter is number 2 for me.
I think it's interesting that it's going to be such a subjective thing based on what your family does.
Yeah.
So the reason why I say Thanksgiving is because growing up, we spent it at a completely different like part of the U.S. than we did like Christmas. So we would never go to like Murfreesboro, Tennessee for Christmas, but we did
Sure.
for Thanksgiving. And we rode 4-wheelers and we like hung out with a bunch of family that we never saw. And so it was a completely different holiday than Christmas.
Oh.
So it's completely separate, but I would get why you would say it's the same. Like food wise, it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Thanksgiving for my family is like literally the same exact people. And I always feel weird whenever we'd show up to Thanksgiving. We do all like we'd eat a bunch and then we would leave. And every other time in my life, whenever I see that part of the family, I'm like, all right, I'll see you in like, I don't know. I actually don't know when the next time I'll see you is. But then when you leave for Thanksgiving, you're like, all right,
See you in a
I'll see you
month.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever we come back for Christmas. And I always thought that was a little weird. It was just like it was like a really bad foretaste of like what Christmas was. But I do like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my number 3. Also, wait, you didn't say your second. What was your second?
I think that, like, I don't like Halloween. Like, I'm not a Halloween guy because I think that, like, scary and cringe are, like, the same really often. But I do think that Halloween is my number 2. And it's because, like, as a kid, Halloween is, like, really, really fun for kid reasons. And then, like, I've learned as a young adult that, like, people really like celebrating Halloween. Yeah. And it's like the biggest excuse for a party in the year, I think.
Yeah.
Like for getting together with friends, people, for some reason, it just ended up being, I think it could have been like Valentine's Day or any random like festivity, but I think it just happened to be Halloween, and I do really like that.
Yeah.
Also, it happens, this is super like because of my current situation, but it's like happens during school. It's like a very like right before a busy time in the semester.
I think like that's cool. Halloween is one of those things where nobody really like you could step up to the plate and be the party planner, and people actually are like are gonna join. I feel like a lot of other holidays, everybody has like resting plans they know are gonna happen every year. Like they know they're gonna go here for New Year's or Christmas or Thanksgiving or July 4th. But Halloween, like nobody has
There's no family.
Not really tradition on Halloween, Myers, what was yours second? Yours Thanksgiving?
Mine was Easter.
Oh, Easter. That's right.
We're all different.
Okay, so right now we have Jacob at Christmas number 1, Halloween number 2. I am at Christmas number 1, July 4th number 2. Sam is at Thanksgiving number 2, and Myers is at Easter number 2. Let's go number 3. Myers, what do you got?
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Thanksgiving is the same kind of headspace to me as Easter, but it's so overshadowed by Christmas that I kind of agree with Jacob a little bit that it's like kind of the same thing. But I mean, great food, fantastic food, really fun, usually with some extended family. A lot of our Thanksgivings recently have been at my aunt's house in Chattanooga, which is just a fantastic vibe.
Yeah, that house is so sick, man.
Yeah, that was last.
You get to just gaze into the vista.
Last Thanksgiving was, I think, the first week that the first year that they had lived in that house. And so I like brought a bunch of coffee stuff up there and then made a ton of cappuccinos and lattes. Good. They have like a really nice Breville.
Yeah.
Come on.
And it was awesome.
Leaves so like prime fall colors, or are they like all like off the trees at that point?
I think they were all off the trees at that point. I think it was colder last year.
This year though. You could probably it's probably definitely still gonna be alive. Because the heat length is long this year.
Yeah. Sam, what's your number 3?
I'm going to go Halloween. Very similar to Jacob's reasoning. I think there's just like a lure or like a culture or something, especially right now being in college, but that like people go all out.
Yeah.
And like I don't like the inflatables crap, but it's insane that like people will buy inflatables even for Halloween. Like I don't know. It's interesting that people choose Halloween to go all out for, but I'm realizing that it's a fun one that people really buy into. At least there's one party where someone is like, this is the costume I've been thinking about for the past month. So
I'm really curious too if there's a little bit of bias for our 2 younger gentlemen here, Samuel and Jacob, because they definitely were getting cuffed up during Halloween.
That's true. The first like coupley thing me and Katie did was Katie name drop was
Catherine Lightbulb.
Cameron Lightbulb was the first coupley thing we did was like a joint Halloween costume, and that was pretty cool. So
my number 3. Speaking of love, Valentine's Day.
Simp.
I know a lot of people are like Valentine's Day. Ooh, gross, yuck. Dude,
I like Valentine's
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're celebrating love desired or love enjoyed. Love is something to be celebrated.
Some of the best seasonal candy.
That was a bar.
And I got to shout out my friend Lizzie. When I made buddies with this girl named Lizzie because we worked at a coffee shop together in North Carolina. And Lizzie, from my understanding, has never dated anyone seriously in her whole life. I don't think she's even had a first kiss. Maybe she has. She moved out to Salt Lake City, so...
Lizzie needs to meet my friend Freeze.
Honestly, facts. Praying for Lizzie's love life. I really hope that she's had first, second, third, an appropriate, healthy amount of kisses now. Anyways.
I think one is enough. You meet the one, you kiss the one.
That's right. Hopefully just one good one. And I really think that Lizzie's ability to celebrate love, even though she was very single, was very admirable to me. I thought it was really cool. And selfishly, being a married guy, I really enjoy Valentine's Day because it's a day for everyone, for me to like stress-free, guilt-free, get to go hang out with my wife, and I don't like let anybody down. I'm not like upsetting anybody that I'm like spending time only me and Gracie. And me and Gracie go to Helen for lunch every single Valentine's Day. Helen, if you don't know what it is, we talk about it a lot. It's an amazing, it's the best restaurant in Birmingham. They use all of their meat from the night before, all their steak and stuff that doesn't get sold. They put it into a ground chuck the next day, and like they use really expensive steak meat, and they make a burger. And it's a lot cheaper than the steaks. And I genuinely, yeah, there it is. Because I'm married.
Burger.
Because Valentine's Day.
And so I'm saying Valentine's
Burger.
Day. I love the Helen burger. I love the vibes. I also love, I think that the Reese's, oh man, that's actually tough because Reese's
Football.
Easter eggs.
He always,
Easter eggs
he always
are
mispronounces
peak.
it.
Sorry, Reese's. Peanut butter cups. I think the eggs are actually the best. Sorry.
The eggs are so good.
But
The
Yep.
pumpkins.
The Reese's
Christmas trees are good
hearts.
too.
The trees are the best.
Yeah, you can little pinch off. The
I
top.
think that the
Yeah.
hearts have the most peanut butter in them, and that's
You're
why
a
they're
heavy
my favorite.
PB guy.
Heavy PB guy.
Okay.
I love peanut butter.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
my
John.
number. That's my number 3. Valentine's Day.
Cortland. Sorry, Cortland.
My number 3. I think is Earth Day.
Oh my god!
And that's because
Wow.
you-
Okay, next
Bum.
person.
Earth Day is April 22nd, which is my birthday.
So your birthday.
Your birthday is a great. I didn't
I
even
didn't-
consider
I
that.
didn't think about birthday.
I might have been number 2.
Yeah, that might have been.
Wait, does your birthday
Oh
count?
my
Make it all
gosh.
about me.
Does your
Okay.
birthday count? Anyways, Earth Day is. Well, I have kind of beef with Earth Day because one time in 6th grade, Tyler, unidentified last name, Tyler's mom came in with cupcakes for Earth Day, and
not
my
me.
mom came in for cupcakes for my birthday, and then they fist fought in the parking lot.
No way.
And my mom won. So
Shout out Schmoopy.
shout out Schmoopy.
You
But
being
yeah.
serious right now?
No, they didn't fist fight in the
Oh.
parking lot, but they were super passive aggressive to each other, and I was pretty pissed off about it. But yeah, I like Earth Day because it feels like we're celebrating.
Tyler's mom.
It feels like we're celebrating the beautiful Earth and also me.
Was it the same flavor of cupcake?
No, here's probably some grass.
Or should
crap.
probably some bullcrap broccoli stuff.
It was cucumber.
All right, Jacob, send it back.
Zucchini noodles.
Send it back.
All right, Myers.
Was Tyler's mom's name Michelle Obama, the woman who ruined school lunches? I'll
Are
be
you
so
talking
loud about that political
Barack
take.
Hussein Obama.
Michelle Obama.
That's his actual middle name. I learned that. Barack
Bush-
Hussein Obama.
Michelle Obama ruined my childhood.
Has anyone
I'll say that
learned
loud.
Obama's last name?
Okay.
All right, Myers, your turn.
Okay, number 4. I said.
Oh wait, everyone give their 3. Okay, sorry. Keep
Yeah,
going.
let's summarize 3s. Let's summarize the. I said Thanksgiving.
Halloween.
Valentine's Day.
Earth Day, birthday.
Okay. I'm gonna go in number 4 and say tax day.
Womp womp.
Tax day is my anniversary, so
Finance
I'm
bro.
gonna say anniversary.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's
Can't
kind of
relate.
sweet.
April 15th is tax day. It was a Saturday. And I didn't know it was tax day when we set that as our wedding date, and then people made a lot of jokes about it.
Wow. That's really funny. Any reason why anniversary is your favorite? Just because the love?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it-
Probably the same reason that you say Valentine's Day.
Yeah, is
Mhm.
it better than Valentine's Day?
I think yes, because it's easier to get a reservation.
Okay.
Valentine's Day, it's really hard to get a reservation unless you really
Yeah.
are on top of it.
Yeah, we do
whereas-
ours like ages in advance.
Yeah, for April 15th, most people, that's just tax day and
That's
they're
just
stressed
another
about
day.
it or something. So, Sam, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is going to be July 4th. I
Yes,
think
sir.
The watermelon lake vibe is just so hard to beat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
And
that's
like
honestly
wake
so
surfing,
true.
like it might, like the Halloween. It was so close for the 3 spot, but
Mhm.
like wake surfing with people, like even if you were like, that's my like President's Day or Memorial Day tradition, and like that's a reason why you put it in a top 5 solely for wake surfing, burger, cookout vibe. I'm there for you.
You remember
Yeah.
when we watched fireworks in Paris, Tennessee?
Yes, and we saw the Eiffel Tower.
Yes. Oh, that was amazing.
You took your shirt off, and I took a picture.
We'll toss that in there.
Oh, this
Yeah.
Wow.
Steven?
Yeah, I think the lake for July 4th is amazing. We're on number 4 now, right?
4.
Yeah.
Horsies.
My number 4, New Year's Day. I'm a big. I guess this encapsulates New Year's Eve as well. I'm a big New Year's vibe guy. I think it's fun. The holiday season's officially over. You're packing up. Boxing Day, as the Brits call it. You're putting up all your stuff. You're just having a good time. And I also really like the hopefulness for the next year. I think that's a really unique thing. I think it impacts me well more. This because obviously like number 5 is going to be freaking Thanksgiving for me. But like right now, since I'm just in number 4, I think that the gratitude for the previous year and the hopefulness for the year to come that emotion surfaces so much harder for me than thankfulness does for Thanksgiving. I don't know why, but it just does.
Question for Gradland folk.
Yeah.
Do y'all kiss your wives when the ball drops? Well, like at a party with a bunch of people.
For sure.
If I'm at one.
Okay.
It's probably the
What about
only...
if you're in your home by yourself?
If I'm at my home by myself on New Year's Eve, we're probably already asleep when the ball rolls.
Cool.
Gracie and I always stay up to watch the New York one, at least for the 11 o'clock one here in Central Time Zone. And I definitely kissed Gracie. That's probably one of the only times I would kiss Gracie in public, is that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not like a big PDA guy. No hate to people who are into PDA, though.
Thank you.
PDA. Wink, wink, Zion Goins fans. That's the name of his next album.
Wink, wink.
Allegedly. I think that my number 4 is also New Year's. I really like New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. It's just really fun, and also another time that people really, really enjoy getting together. Like the biggest excuse to get together, and also, yeah, it's just like cool that it's not what we see in the past, but what we see in the future.
Future.
I also think it's really cool too. I don't know if this is everybody or just me, but I get kind of like I really enjoy being with friends again after the holidays.
That's what I was
with
gonna
your
say.
family
It's
the
a good
whole
vibe.
time.
Also-
and then you're finally back with friends. It's like, oh, let's freaking go, mate.
Yeah. And it's so random that there's like a white grape juice added
Yeah.
there. Like the grape juice
I
and the
love
white
that
grape
crap.
juice that you always buy before
Yeah.
it. Like that is so random that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Dude,
Like
this-
do y'all still do that like post grad, or is it like
For
champagne, kind of like a nicer alcoholic drink?
I definitely think that the one thing that Gracie and I do is the black eyed peas and green beans on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Do any of y'all do that?
No.
No.
Have you ever heard of that? I had
Let's
never heard of
get
it
it
until.
started.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Hey mama.
Hey, mama. Yeah, I think that the traditions all around are amazing. I don't really know if there's I mean, obviously a bunch of people drink champagne on New Year's. I don't really think about that,
I
but
don't
that's
really
like
like champagne.
Yeah, not a big champagne kind of guy. Not much to celebrate.
Jacob, you want to go ahead and give us your 5 while we're over there?
We'll do the snake method.
I don't really know what my 5 is, but it's
Whoa.
I haven't said Thanksgiving. I haven't said Valentine's. I do really like Valentine's Day, so I'll probably
Thanksgiving?
pop that on the 5.
Over
That's
Thanksgiving.
crazy. Thanksgiving's not even in the top 5. It's that insignificant.
It's just
Shout
like
out
to
Earth
me,
Day.
Thanksgiving is food.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
and I don't want to celebrate gluttony.
I do. I love food.
Are you? So you're live to eat, not eat to live.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I love that.
Lars, because of his cystic fibrosis, eats like 7,000 calories a day.
Yes, I do.
Have
You
we had a
better like it.
cystic fibrosis episode?
No, we haven't.
You got to put the vest on the
So
pod.
we got to get a bunch of other people with cystic fibrosis.
Session.
We can all sit 7 feet apart. 6 feet
We got to
apart.
get them all
Oh,
together
yeah.
in one little
Dude, I
room.
think that's crazy. I didn't know this till I was friends with Myers. People with CF can't be friends with each other because they like breathe out bad toxins for each other to breathe in.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's ever been like a Romeo and Juliet thing like that.
That's
There's
what
a
that,
movie.
That's what that movie
It's
is
called
about.
5 feet apart.
Romeo and Juliet.
No, it's 5 feet apart. The CF movie. It's
Oh,
like
they
Fault in
both-
Our Stars, but
Oh.
it's
Wait, are you
You're not-
serious?
you're not
Yes,
lying.
you didn't know about this?
No, it's called 5 feet
I didn't
apart.
That's why I
That's
said
it.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
Cole
why I said
Sprouse.
we could sit like 6 feet apart.
I think
That's
it's
like-
Cole,
That's not the name of the movie.
Well, it's however many feet apart.
I think it's Cole Sprouse in that movie.
Something
Wow.
like
I've literally never heard of that movie.
it's
For-
like it's
that's
like 2 people with CF fall in love and then one of them like dies.
That was like a peak high
Damn.
school, like take your
Sorry.
girlfriend in the movie for us. Like that
Dang.
one hit us at like you just started driving like 16. Like I wonder what year it came out.
That and like Fault in Our Stars and stuff.
Yeah.
Fault
But
in Our
if you
Stars is amazing.
have CF and you watch that movie, you're like, what are you doing, man? It's like this kid's 20 years old and he's on a lung transplant list, and he's like eating ice cream, staying up late, going out in the cold with like not enough clothes on.
Is that not the move for
it's
CF?
like just obvious things that will make you more sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not realistic. Huge plot holes, kind of like how Star Wars. I learned this week. Since the explosions happen in space and there's nothing for the sound to bounce off of, and space sucks in every bit of noise, the ships, like the explosions, actually would be completely silent.
Pew, 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 pew. None of those happen either.
Discover the
Think about that.
2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness.
Why did it do that? Hold
Come
on.
man. We gotta
I
just
want to
turn
get
this
blackout
TV off.
drunk in Roku City.
But
Sorry.
was that a meme?
No.
That was some
It's about to be. That's off the
some
dome.
cosmic brain rot.
Steven, what's your number 5?
Number 5, I'm really trying to figure out whether it's Thanksgiving or Easter.
Go back.
I do really like Easter eggs. I really like the Easter egg hunt. My family has a lot of fun with that every year. My family gets together at my Mimi's house every Easter as well.
Shout out Mimi.
Shout out Mimi and Paps. And but I think I'm gonna go Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving's fun because I get to see both like sides of my family.
Yeah.
I get to see I get to see Bach down in Eufaula. It's my grandmother on my dad's side, and Mimi and Pops were grandparents on my mom's side. And honestly, I didn't even think about this. Aunt Sarah and Uncle Davis or David. I think Davis actually, my cousin Davis, listens to this. He sent me. This is so funny. He sent me a picture today of his. He was at church this morning, and there was a table up for Women on Mission, and it was a huge WOM logo.
Wow.
I just send that to you to post it
Women
on
on a
Instagram.
mission.
But I was like, yeah, now you know we talk about women on mission all the time on our podcast.
They're going the wrong way.
Hey, you're
going the wrong way over there.
But anyways, if y'all are listening to this, maybe you should. You need to know that we want you to do this. But anyways, Aunt Sarah and Uncle Davis just built this awesome lake house at Lake Martin, and we might go there for Thanksgiving.
That would
Maybe.
be
I don't know.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll go Thanksgiving. Both sides of my family make like amazing food, and it's amazing because we go to Mimi's house first every year, and we have the traditional like ham and stuffing and cornbread, mac and
I'm
cheese,
getting really excited.
all the stuff. And that's like I'm really excited about that too because that's in 3 weeks, and I cannot wait to eat all that. And I really want to do my long run for the week. Me and Myers are doing our marathon training right now. I want to do my long run the day of Thanksgiving so I can just like chow afterwards.
That'll be awesome. Actually.
And then, but when we go to my other grandmother's house, we have food that's not that she specific. Oh my gosh! Purposely, on purpose, she doesn't do Thanksgiving food. We do like steak and
That's kind of
like
funny.
just like normal food. So we don't like double up. So, anyways,
Sam, what's your number 5?
Number 5 is going to be Christmas Eve. So
Wow.
oh
my
my
favorite
gosh.
tradition my family does is after our Christmas Eve service, we go to our pastor's house and we make homemade hot and sour soup, and we cater a bunch of sushi, and we play a bunch of games, and we stay up super late, and then we go and like look at Christmas lights. It's
That's
incredible.
really awesome.
That sounds amazing.
What you giggling at?
I love it, man.
Yeah, it's
I looked over at Jake and he was just like, "Oh, that food's so good." He's like freaking out.
Oh,
He's
and
like,
we do,
state.
we do homemade boba tea.
Boba!
Gross.
Sick.
So
I hate boba. I hate it. I hate it.
Hey, shut up over there, okay?
You're in a
You're in a
where do you get all
boba
the-
love section, okay?
Where do you get all the marble balls at?
the marble balls, I don't really know. I think it's the like Red Pearl Market kind of like industry. So
No, you find them
someplace-
inside of avocado pits.
Yeah, avocado, a bunch of them. We shrink them down. We put them in a compost. You know.
It's actually, if you didn't know this, it's rabbit poopies.
Here's a fun fact about
Well, dear-
avocados.
well, dear-
If you wash off the pit of an avocado, you can chuck them at your sister.
I've heard that one 4 times this week.
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to steal that for Shane. Shane's gonna like that one.
Can you wait till Tuesday? Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, my number 5
Hit us with it,
is
Myers.
probably July 4th.
There we go. Finally,
okay.
me and Myers had a great July 4th together 2 years ago.
We did,
No,
yeah.
one year ago. Is this? Wait, no, that wasn't this Christmas. No, I was in Hawaii this past. Sorry. I am.
It was 2 years ago, I think.
This July 4th.
I went down to watercolor or whatever the beach with your family for July 4th. It was great.
Watercolor, whatever the beach.
I think Claire came too, if I remember right.
Yeah, she did. Because my mom kept asking her to watercolor, to literally
Watercolor.
I didn't think about that.
She did.
That like the funniest bit that whole trip was my mom kept asking Gracie and Claire to watercolor paint with her.
Yep. And then Cameron did.
And then Cameron did.
Cameron Lightbulb.
And Cameron Lightbulb did. And then we were literally in the beach. The beach's name was watercolor. That's funny. Anyways, that's probably not funny to anybody else. That was funny. That's funny to me though. That's our top 5.
Okay, so let's summarize.
Christmas 1.
Yep.
Christmas number
is
1.
number 1. Now we need to try and agree on a number 2.
I think July 4th is a great
I think
two.
July 4th is number 2.
I think July 4th could be 2.
What did you put July 4th at,
I can
Sam?
concede to
Yeah,
that.
I put it at 4.
Okay, let's put it.
I don't mind. I don't mind it at 2.
What was yours at? Yours is at 2.
I didn't put July 4th.
Oh wow.
But you're willing to put it at 2?
Wait, where's
5.
one? What is one that we all said as well?
I think
we all
Thanksgiving.
said Thanksgiving.
could be a 3 or 4.
I think Thanksgiving could be a solid
July 4th
3.
too. Fair. And then Thanksgiving 3.
Would you concede to a July 4th number 2?
Yeah, because I didn't put it on mine, but everyone else had it on theirs,
Okay.
and I do think it's a really.
I would have
really,
never guessed
you
y'all
saying-
put Thanksgiving so randomly.
You
I would've
saying
guessed.
watermelon and lake? I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
burgers, watermelon.
I think it's so
It's
like
different. It's a different.
Thanksgiving is so similar to Christmas, and July 4th is completely itself. I
Yeah,
think that's the
that's fair.
coolest part.
Christmas, July 4th.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, for
Okay,
sure.
I would love to throw Halloween 4.
Me and Steven both said New Year's 4. That was my only
Okay.
thought was New Year's. Is really good.
I actually on my original list had Halloween at number 5, but I swapped it out. I pushed it down and then said anniversary because I didn't think about doing like birthdays and anniversaries and
Yeah.
stuff.
I, for one, do not like Halloween, but I totally am willing to concede to give it 4th because I know so many people love it.
I love
too.
like
I really like Halloween.
dressing up is
like
really
I don't
fun.
like Halloween in the dress up scary sense, but I do like it in the jovial sense.
Yeah, I think dressing up is super fun, and it has a lot of potential to be like a really fun thing. But like this year, I mean, Claire was studying on Halloween, and we hung out at
Yeah.
Steven's house,
Gracie
which was
has to
fun.
go to bed
But
by
like,
9:30.
I'm the only
Yeah.
one that's like had Halloween super high, and I do think New Year's at 4 is a really, really solid pick. So that's my vote is
Yeah.
New Year's.
New Year's,
New Year's at
I
4?
can get behind New Year's. I
think
never
New Year's
thought
is fun.
about it.
Like, you think about this. Like, I don't know one thing we could have done for Halloween that would have been more fun than this proposed idea of getting couples together.
Yeah.
I think if we actually do that plan, I will. So you think about peak plans for New Year's, peak plans for Halloween. I think I enjoy the peak plans for New Year's the most.
Yeah,
Because also you still get that little tail end of happy holiday.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's a human
fair.
element. Halloween is just like, oh my gosh, that's funny. Let's go to a rave, and that's like that would be peak Halloween.
You
That's
don't
what I
think
hate about
about-
Halloween is like I hate the like, oh dude, let's go to Aatrox and freaking
Yeah.
Sherman's gonna piss his pants.
But if I'm like a
Let me
kid,
grab Bay's hand at
I think, like,
Aatrox.
Yeah.
okay, think about this
I love that,
family.
actually.
Like if we had like one day when we have kids, and
Yeah.
we have like kids trick or treating, is that more fun?
Yep.
Than New Year's?
Yep. 100%. You're gonna love that. You're gonna have
Yeah.
that
I
one.
think that will be really fun.
You're gonna have that
Yeah.
one.
and I'll dress up as a tree, and then my kids dress up as like a koala and a sloth, and they like hang off my arms. Like that'll be awesome.
Dude, I love that idea.
I'm gonna dress up as a allegory, and then somebody else will dress up as a cave, and somebody else will dress up as a man, and it'll be like the allegory in the cave.
I'm gonna make a custom T-shirt that's like all the layers of hell, and then I'll just like
I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna wear that one shirt. That's
Someone will
like,
be Dante.
I'm gonna wear that one shirt that's like, ask me about my ninja costume. And then it's
What
like,
if you genuinely were like layers, levels of hell, and then someone else in your family was the old Alabama linebacker Dante Hightower, and then
Forgot about him.
you were
Oh
you were Dante Hightower, and then Claire was the levels of hell. And y'all were like, it's Dante's Inferno.
This is like at our Halloween party this year. Luke Becker was Putin's joke writer, and he had a black eye.
That's good.
so
I like that.
so stupid. Yeah, well, I think definitely I will go.
I don't have a lot of passion for New Year's
I don't
Eve.
either. Like,
Yeah. I think
you are
I
a
think,
little pig.
I think
I don't think
Halloween
I've
at
had
4
enough good New Year's Eves. Like to
Yeah.
me, it's always like fireworks, and I don't like fireworks.
I also like that you can think of you're not gonna think of your New Year's Eve fit for a month in advance. Like
Is
Halloween,
that what quantifies a good holiday?
well,
Overthinking?
no, joyful thinking.
Okay, who said? Steven said Valentine's Day. You were the only one who put
Ooh,
Valentine's
I put
Day.
Valentine's Day at 3. Or no, at 5.
I
At 5.
every day of the week enjoy. Yeah, I think I'm okay with doing this. I every day of the week enjoy Valentine's Day more than Halloween. 100%.
Yeah, dude, edible
what do you
arrangements.
think about Valentine's Day?
I think it's good. I think if you aren't like I mean, there's nothing like crazy.
I just don't have a wife. If
you're
I had
not-
a wife,
if you don't
I'd
have a
probably
wife,
love
yeah,
Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
exactly.
I've been like a Valentine's Day hater for a long time, and I think I'm becoming less of it, mostly because like my wife likes it, so then I should celebrate it. And
Yeah.
any reason to like celebrate things is great. I'm in favor.
In girlfriend land, how celebrated should Valentine's
Oh,
Day
that's
be?
a good question.
That's like a freaking
It's all
advice
dependent.
question.
It's all
Oh.
dependent.
No, I wasn't looking for. I'm just curious. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
What are your
It
experiences on
depends.
Valentine's Day with a girlfriend?
I dated a girl for a long time who we like explicitly said we are not going to celebrate it
Weird.
because we just didn't like it. And then the other 2 girls that I've dated, one of whom I've married, likes it.
Yeah. I think that whenever Gracie and I were dating, we had a lot of fun on Valentine's Day. I think that, like, I don't know. I definitely think you should hang out specifically with your Pookie on Halloween. Or sorry, on Valentine's Day. I keep doing that. Dadgummit. On Halloween too. On Valentine's Day. But I don't know. Like get her flowers. Hang out with her. Go get some grub.
Ono poke.
Go get some Ono Poke fries.
Oh yeah,
Shape it in a heart. Oh,
Those are
go
so
get a
good.
Papa John's pizza.
it's a heart
Mm-hmm.
with a bunch of pepperonis.
Yep.
Yeah, and just get a bunch of Reese's hearts and put them on top of the pizza. Really good.
Ooh.
And drink
Dessert
Coke.
pizza.
We got a 60-second ad behind us.
Brutal.
Yeah, I think that let's just go ahead and say it because I do think that when we have kids, we are gonna like Halloween so much more than New Year's. Right now, I would say New Year's, but I think overall, since we're trying to make like an objective list, I definitely think it's Halloween at 4, New Year's at 5.
Yeah, that tree koala line really. I think Halloween should be 1.
Whoa. Whoa. I came up with that on the spot. I was kind of proud of it.
Wow, you came up with that on the tree. Okay.
Yikes. Okay, what's number 5? We
New
got
Year's.
Christmas, July
Yeah,
4th,
for sure, New Year's, I feel
Thanksgiving,
like.
Halloween. What about Easter?
Myers, you put Easter at 1. How are you
Myers-
feeling right
I
No,
now?
he
put
didn't.
Easter at number 2.
Sorry, two.
And I'm shocked that I don't think any of you guys included
Well, you
Easter.
said that you did it with your family and stuff. I think
Yeah.
I'd definitely feel that way if I had a tradition for
Yeah.
it. But like, I
Like,
never really.
when I thought about this beforehand, the first 3 that were almost like instant were Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. And then it was like, what else?
For me, Easter's just kind of like sweaty and mosquito-y and clothes too tight. I'm not a fan.
Do you know what I'm
But
thinking
Christ,
about?
That's good. That's
Right,
that's
right.
good
The,
stuff.
the
I'm-
Christian element of it is definitely number 1.
I
Yeah,
knew
for
God would
sure.
strike me down if I didn't say Jesus' birth and Jesus' resurrection, but that's okay.
I think the eve of Jesus' birth is actually more important.
Okay. Well, I think this. I just remembered something about Valentine's Day. Growing up, my mom always took us to our place, which is this restaurant in Gardendale that we talk about all the time.
I
And
love chicken
chili
salad
soy
with
dog.
cheese on a
we went for
white bread.
breakfast. Their breakfast is gas. And we would go, and my mom, I feel like this is kind of an interesting perspective that I had in high school that I think I was healed from a lot whenever I was in college because I was around really good community. But I really felt like for a long time, I don't know how to explain this, but there was like this saying whenever I was in high school that like all girls either cheat or lie.
Eat hot chip also.
And yeah, have y'all ever heard that before?
No.
Yeah,
You never
but-
seen the eat hot chip, be bisexual, and lie? That's like the progression of that. It's a meme now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like there's just like this perspective I had in high school that like I was never going to be able to fully enjoy Valentine's Day. Because I grew up around a lot of like pessimistic, negative people. Then I grew up around a lot of girls who did do that. And I really think that my mom enjoying Valentine's Day, like because I had two brothers, and she like every single Valentine's Day she would take us to this breakfast place and get us like a little bag and talk about how loved we are and stuff. And then we would always get a little $15 Chick-fil-A gift card and like a gas card and like all that stuff. And she did it all throughout college too. She still does it. Like she invites us.
That's super cool.
That's super cool.
She did it with like all of Sally's friends last year.
She did, yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think that Valentine's Day is an awesome opportunity to remind people of how worthy they are to be loved.
So when it's less coupley and more like just like love.
About love
in general.
The 4 loves.
The 4 Loves. C.S. Lewis. Great book. So anyways, I just remembered that about Valentine's Day. So there's my push to get Valentine's Day in here over New Year's.
I'll throw a Valentine's Day story in there that could
Come on.
push it in there. Drew Myers, shout out.
Shout out.
Was dating a girl at the time, and Sadie Huyung it's Avery Urquhart. They are engaged. Shout out. And Sadie Huyung was the roommate of Avery at the time, and Drew got Sadie flowers Valentine's Day last year, and she has mentioned it to me several times. And so I think, as you're saying, it is an opportunity to show some love to significant others and more.
Insignificant others.
Yeah. Significant and insignificant people.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's pretty cool. Shout out Andrew Myers.
Yeah, bro, it ain't that deep. Just love.
So we think we should do
Christmas.
Do you think as a married guy, your experiences on Valentine's Day or New Year's are better, Myers? Like how much you enjoy your holiday, like your experience celebrating those holidays? Because New Year's is like communal. It's not just like I feel like Valentine's Day is like exclusive in a way where it's like only your couple.
Yeah.
So I think that could make it a little bit more exclusive for everyone as a whole. And we are doing an objective list, not a subjective list.
Well, it's objective for the 4 of us.
For the 4 of us, yeah.
No. Whole world.
I don't know. I associate. I just haven't ever really had like just the best and most amazing Valentine's Day ever. You know?
Sure.
I've had some pretty decent New Year's. I guess it's also kind of on me to have a good Valentine's because
You're the guy.
I'm the guy. So
You're that guy.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I could kind of concede either way. They're kind of the same level in my brain, I'll be honest.
Okay. Well, we're going for a tie for 5th then.
Tie? You
Tie
think?
for 5th.
Valentine's,
I would
New
throw-
Year's.
Yeah.
What would you
Should
say?
we vote on one? I think that'd be fun.
Let's close our eyes. Everyone close our eyes.
All right.
Okay.
If you think that New Year's is number 5, raise your hand. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do.
Let's do New
We're
Year's.
gonna do.
I'll vote New Year's and make it. I'll swing it.
Cha-ching, screw you, Steven.
Okay.
I'll be Georgia. I'll go red.
Just want to shout out Karis, Katie, and Claire right now to say that they just outvoted me. Just wanted y'all to notice that. That's
Miss
all.
me.
Anyways, there it is.
All
Top
right.
5.
All right.
Tell us.
Top 5. Christmas number 1.
Bang.
Bang.
July 4th number 2.
Cha-ching.
Bang.
Thanksgiving number 3.
Bang.
Bang.
Halloween number 4.
Cha-ching.
New Year's Eve.
Wow, dude, that's some good.
Wow.
We could replace Halloween with Valentine's. I wouldn't be mad. I'll say.
Whoa. Are we doing takesies backsies?
No, it's okay. I'm just saying we could replace
Love that
Halloween with
list.
Valentine's Day, and like I wouldn't be mad at that list too. Like if Halloween wasn't
Yeah,
top 5,
that's
cool.
so
Yeah.
true. I like Valentine's Day more than Halloween for sure.
Sam?
I feel like Halloween being in that is like kind of a bummer. I don't know. Some people freaking love Halloween. I'm probably an idiot.
I'm not like I love spooky. You know, I'm not like that kind of guy. I don't like the movie Halloween Town. Frick Halloween Town.
I really, really, really am anti like spooky, freaky, scary.
Dude, one thing
dressing
I'm
up.
anti-spooky, anti-scary. I love freaky.
dressing up.
Man, I'm really
That's
gonna
fun.
out myself right now. I think people that decorate their yard with like as much as they do for Christmas for Halloween
Bad.
just irk me.
I think it's
Yeah.
crazy that people choose to do that.
I also think
Yeah.
that's
Like,
insane.
like that's
when people have like a 30-foot tall skeleton in their
Yeah.
yard,
Dang.
why
How
do
do they
you
get it up?
have that?
I don't know. And dude, I saw a little kid looking at one the other day like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think all that's bad. But
They-
when you dress up as a tree and your kids are koalas and
Yeah.
and
That's pretty
swans,
cute.
that's
Like
fun.
I get, like it's Halloween night. Let's
when
put,
you and
spider webs. on the
Steven,
door
when
or
you and your
something.
friends dressed up as buildings,
That was hilarious.
that was so funny.
Yeah.
That was
I don't remember.
I wanna see that
hilarious.
picture.
Whenever I was in college, me and somebody had just bought a bike in like one of my roommates. No, I take that back. We went to, there was kind of this cheat code we learned about from somebody else that if you need supplies to build like little forts in your house, you go to Kawabacycle's dumpster.
Yeah.
Like you go to your local bicycle shop's dumpster. So there's a little life hack for all of y'all trying to build mini forts in your house. And we went, and I was like, "This would be kind of funny. Let's build a little."
What do you find in that
something?
dumpster that makes it?
Is it like
Huge like huge
Boxes?
cardboard boxes that
Okay.
bikes come in. Yeah.
Or if you're trying to go sledding down hills.
Or
That's
sledding
peak.
down hills. And we were like, let's just go and get a bunch of boxes and make stuff. So then I was a building, just straight up a building. And then
It was just he was brown,
I'm gonna be so
brown
honest.
square with windows.
Me.
He was a building.
I was supposed to be one of the twin towers. My roommate was supposed to be the
Oh
other
my
twin tower.
gosh.
That was the idea.
No.
He showed up and he was I can't remember
Don't
the name
tell me
of
he
it.
was a
He was
plane.
like
He was Godzilla
No,
or something, wasn't he? Christian.
No. Christian. This was me, Sam, Rapp, and Ross.
Oh,
Ross
okay.
showed up and he was a TV with like the DVD bouncing logo.
That's
and
awesome.
And then Sam showed up and he was the church that Martin Luther like did the 95
Yeah.
Theses on. I can't remember what it was called.
Sam Edens
But-
was freaking
Martin Luther.
DJ last year, and
Oh,
we
I
made
made
him a
a-
little deck out
Yeah,
of cardboard.
Oh yeah,
I
like
had a
on the.
rope,
yeah,
and we like put it around my neck. And I
man,
tied
you
it
looked
to this
cool
box.
too.
And I think I came up with it in an hour. I was like, what am
This
I
is what I think is so fun. That's why
Yeah.
I like Halloween.
Honestly, that actually maybe next year. Honestly, hearing about Northeast Freeze having the
Space prom.
prom,
Yeah.
we should just plan a freaking
huge
party for
event.
Halloween.
That would be sick.
Like that would be it would be like super easy to just find a space and like
We should brand it WOM.
and just
That
make
would
it
actually
like
be sick. Wonderful Halloween.
I had an idea
Yeah.
for a
spooky
Halloween,
Wom party.
themed party this past year where you wear your favorite Halloween costume you've ever had and you bring the picture of you in that Halloween costume.
that's
that
a
would be
super
good.
good
I was
idea.
like a go-to. Like my best costume I've ever had was I was Syndrome from The Incredibles in 8th
Yeah,
grade.
everybody says I look like that guy.
Actually,
Yeah, Syndrome. Whenever I was in high
I,
school specifically, long hair.
ended up like gelling my hair up, hot glue,
Oh.
like a big old like white S to the like inside out black shirt.
Yeah.
And then I was too like embarrassed to wear the like white tighty whities over my black pants. And so if I could go back, I would do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
That sounds
Go all in.
literally awesome.
I was a ninja like 9 years in a row. Like, I loved being a ninja.
Could you imagine? Because like Myers, you know how to DJ. Jake, you really know how to DJ, and I kind of know how to DJ. That would be really fun if we
That would
like
be so
actually
fun to
did a DJ set.
Sorry, Sam.
Dang it.
Yeah, Sam
I
knows
can
how
learn-
to
I can
dress
learn- I
up
can
as a
learn-
Sam could
DJ.
get there.
I
Yeah,
think
can dress
that
up as a DJ.
It doesn't take much.
Dude, talking to Freeze really did like the way he talked about like the best parts of him being a musician were the events he threw. Really like inspired me to
inspiring,
want to
yeah.
like
Yeah.
put together events.
It's
Just,
also, like-
my favorite college memory, putting together an event, Futon
Yeah.
Underglow. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that is so cool.
I think it's super interesting too. I also think that's how scenes are made. Like the fact
People
that
putting together
he's played
events.
800 shows and probably 400 of them have been in Nashville. I don't think that diminishes his career to me.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like very low because that means like his group of people in Birmingham they were able to do like whatever whenever they wanted.
Holy Henry
Oh my gosh,
Sawinski.
Henry Sawinski's walking in.
No
Get
way.
in here. Get in here.
Henry, come say hello to the
What
episode.
food you got?
What is that?
Huh? Oh,
Dude,
Oh,
Henry
Val,
Sawinski just
shut
set up
up.
with Los Val. Do you want to say hello to Word of Mouth?
What's up, guys?
There's
That's
a camera
Henry
right
Sawinski
there.
right there. Hey, welcome back from Greenville. Did you bring me a bonsai tree? Bummer, man.
Ah.
Oh,
50
dude, come on,
bucks.
man. That's easy money for you. $50 is not something. Me and Henry watched a video on bonsai trees together this past week, and he went home to Greenville and he sent me a picture. There was a guy on the side of the road selling like 100 different bonsai trees. He's like, check it out.
Nice.
Check it out.
Okay, are we gonna keep Halloween? Do you
Yeah, I
think?
think it stays. We've been talking about it. It made me excited.
Yeah. Especially if we put on we got to think of a nice, cool name for the Halloween party.
We'll come up with a good party. All right. Let's do best holiday foods. Top 5 holiday foods.
Top 5 holiday foods is our next top 5. Okay. Do we think that there's a do we think there's a universal number 1 for this?
Yeah.
Is there? I think it's.
I kind of think there could be.
I think it has to be a main course item.
Oh, does it?
Not a side.
Does it, Smetty?
Not a
I
side.
definitely feel like a side would be like number 1.
Okay, let's
Let's
do
just all do it on
everyone's
3.
number 1.
Let's just do our
Yeah,
number 1 on
yeah.
3.
Okay.
Wait.
One.
Okay,
wait.
I'm
Ready?
ready. I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Cranberry
Stuffing.
Sprite.
Sprite
cranberry?
Wait,
Sprite cranberry is. I said Sprite cranberry.
Crazy.
I love.
What'd you say?
Take. I said ham.
What'd you say?
I
Mine?
said sweet potato casserole.
I said
great
Facts.
stuffing.
Yep.
Stuffing's.
I thought
All
it
the
would
things
be.
are great.
Stuffing with gravy on it.
I thought it would be
Oh,
somewhere
my.
between sweet potato casserole and stuffing. I thought it would be
Yeah.
one of those.
I think ham is so good.
I
Ham
kind of
is really
forgot
good.
about sweet potato casserole. That
Dude, think about mac and cheese though.
Spoiler alert: ham was my number 2.
Ham
I
hocks.
love
Okay, man.
that. Yeah. I feel like this is gonna turn into like easily Thanksgiving foods.
It's just what's another food?
Well, you could go the burger route for like 4th of July, but
Yeah.
it's weird because you eat
you
burgers all
could
the
go
time.
the burger
Yeah.
route.
Good.
I think for the sake of this conversation, just to diversify our
Birthday cake.
I take back my number 1. Cookie cake.
Oh.
Cookie cake.
No, I think for the sake of the conversation, I think we should keep specifically like a July 4th hot dog or a July 4th burger on the list, just so that we can have another option.
Okay.
And then, like for example, like if my family always cooks like this specific New York strip steak from Son of a Butcher in Birmingham, we always do it on Christmas Eve night. Like I'm gonna keep that on the
Yeah,
list.
we do steak on Christmas Eve as well.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
you get
okay,
Christmas Eve
okay.
steak.
So we're qualifying.
Subjective.
This
Like if your
this-
family
this
eats
one
it
gets
every
really
year,
subjective.
It has to be something to do with your family traditions.
Yes.
But like,
Oh, you guys are gonna make fun of me so
yeah,
hard.
mine because I was going that route because my number 3 is like a
Christmas
normal
morning
food,
meal.
Okay.
but it's a family tradition of mine. So okay, so
Oh,
let's
I
say
actually
Sarah number-
definitely wrote my number 1, and my number 1 is 1,000,000,000% Peppy Mochis. Peppermint mochas.
I'm going to get one after
are
this. I'm not even gonna
100%
lie.
number
Oh
1
my
for me.
gosh.
Sorry, I just had to say
What time
that.
does Starbucks close? I'm
7.
definitely getting up to
It's 6:25, so we better hurry up.
Frick.
Okay, Steven's peppermint mochas. Jacob.
I think number 1. Oh, I think mine is also a Christmas, and it's just our Christmas morning meal. You guys are gonna make fun of me so hard for this, but
Wait, can I guess?
yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna go egg milk.
bingo.
We're gonna go sausage pinwheels.
Yep.
Oh,
And I
pancakes. No,
I
wait,
can't remember
those
the
are.
last thing.
Sausage pinwheels and blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, sausage pinwheels.
What do you mean by egg
Okay, listen,
milk?
it's like a McClendon thing. Like we've had it since like the 20s, but it's basically just it's this family tradition, and it's just milk.
Not many people had many things during the 20s.
But you know what the McClendons had?
Egg milk.
Egg milk.
It's
the 20s, we didn't have much, so we took our eggs and took our. It sounds like a freaking like green eggs at him. What's that guy?
Dr. Seuss. Who's that
We
one
didn't
guy?
have many. We didn't have.
No, there
much.
was not
We
much.
just
There
have
was
egg,
enough
milk and
for
such.
eggs and milk for these.
That's good. All right, egg milk is literally
We slaughtered the calf. And,
it's egg
and
whites.
gathered the chicken.
So good.
It's egg whites and milk, and you whisk it all together for a really long
It's
time.
freaking whipped cream.
It's it's like it's a liquid, but it's gas.
That's so
Is
funny.
it like? What?
Really, but sugar or
how
something
sweet
in
is
there.
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Oh,
Is
there's a
it
bunch
sweet?
of sugar. in
Okay.
there.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna
it's,
say,
it's,
yeah.
It's just eggnog.
It's just
it's
decondensed.
like eggnog, but it's
Yeah.
like it's not as thick. It's still.
What do you think nog means?
It's unwhipped cream.
Nog?
What? That was perfectly in unison. That was literally
Even our
perfect.
Nog?
Our deflection was identical.
That was wild.
That was almost. Well, you might.
Wow.
People. I don't know. I'm excited to hear that back and see if you can tell that two people were speaking at the same time. That was crazy.
I think y'all's look was the best part. I'm excited to go back and watch it.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so anyways,
Okay, what is your number one though? You just said a whole spread.
I think it's that meal, but my number one is sausage pinwheels.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I think that's super true.
Sam?
Number one, Peppy Moki's for show.
Sam? Number one.
Ham.
Okay. I said sweet potato casserole.
That's a good pick.
Oh
Uh,
man. Golly.
Figure this out.
My
Like now, I feel like I'm gonna leave somebody out. No, you said sweet potato casserole. I hadn't even thought about that one yet.
So,
Yeah.
Can we say what's the bottom? What's at the complete bottom? Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry
Yeah.
sauce is
That's
so at the
definitely-
bottom, and Sam Edens
We talked
disagrees.
Okay, so yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well,
You
not
like
exactly.
cranberry
so,
sauce?
No. Cranberry sauce is completely different. Cranberry salad.
Still gross.
So it's
Oh wait, no, fruitcake was my lowest
Oh,
one. Fruitcake's
Waldorf.
terrible.
yeah, fruitcake's so bad. I forget that that's a holiday food. What
We'll
holiday
do-
is
we
that?
need to
New
do-
Year's?
Christmas.
We need to do
Fruitcake.
5 worst.
Wait, what was
at some
that?
point.
What was
Yeah.
that show?
Yeah, let's keep our 5 words for another one. Definitely.
We'll do that another
Wait,
time.
what was that? It was a Christian like kids animated movie, and Hermie and Wormy, and they had fruitcake.
No idea.
No one know. Oh, damn, this
Oh
is
no, I do
I'm
know
on
what
an
you're
island.
talking about. I
Hermie
do.
and, it was Rick and Bubba.
And you can't use the word
Actually,
Hermie
They
anymore.
voiced Hermie and Wormy. Sorry,
Was it
all right,
Hermie and
we're
Wormy?
out of here.
I think it was something
We're
else.
done talking about Hermie and Wormy.
Okay, anyway,
Okay,
so
number 2, Sam Edens, you go.
I love a sweet potato casserole. I love
Yeah.
a green bean cassie. That could
Yeah.
be lower down the
green
list.
green Cassie.
But that's also like a superior Thanksgiving meal. I think one of those subjective meals for me though, that takes a 2 spot is that what I was talking back earlier about was that Christmas tradition, New Year's Eve tradition, that hot and sour soup, homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like some of the best stuff I've ever had, and I would like y'all don't share that, so it's a
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's tough to be like putting that in the same
That's
list.
okay. It's your list.
So,
Yeah. Dude,
Steven, your number
man.
2?
Okay, so I what? Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. I definitely
Yes,
think for
I've
me,
seen that.
man. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think Helen Burgers for Valentine's Day because Gracie and I get that every single year.
Valentine's Day.
I have to go that number 2. We can
Okay.
move on.
Is it
Already
is
talked
it
about it.
yummy?
It's like the best
Have
burger
you guys
I've ever
had
had.
the East West burger?
No, I've heard it's good though.
Oh my
I always get wings when I go there. I love East West. I've been there forever. I want to go.
It was so. I got a little app too. It was
I've
yummy.
been going to Bamboo these days when I get Asian
Yeah.
It
food.
was
It's so hard to say no to bamboo
Yeah.
every time.
I've
Tempura.
never been-
tempura green beans, lemon chicken skewers, a roll.
Yeah.
Every
I get the
ring time.
PBR, pork,
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Brussels sprouts, and rice.
I forgot the one that I get, but it has a thin slice of lemon on top,
Mm.
and it adds some complexity. That's just
If you're ever in Birmingham,
Pretty
go to Bamboo on
crazy.
2nd. Have we talked? Oh, you guys probably talked about that.
Oh
We
my
talked
gosh, we
about
haven't
it,
even talked about Sister
definitely.
Schubert rolls.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude, those ham and cheese where they baste the butter on and cook it in the.
Literally, the pigs in a blanket are.
Okay, Jacob. What's your number 2?
Get out of here, Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
Ooh, you
Yeah,
just
that's
said
fair, we
pigs
gotta
in a
keep going.
blanket. Oh, frick. I don't know what my number 2 is. If someone else knows theirs, I have no clue. Oh, if I put number 1 is sausage pinwheels, number 2 is stuffing with gravy for sure.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yep, good pick.
that's a good pick. All right, you want to go snake draft? You want to go number 3 now too?
Yeah, my grandmother has always made. Oh yeah. Okay, my grandmother on my dad's side does this like this is probably what a lot of people do this, but it's like slice apples, put a ton of sugar and brown sugar, and cook them in the oven for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that's called, but oven apples.
Oven apples.
I'll probably go hash brown casserole number 3. Yeah, I love hash brown casserole for Thanksgiving. That and sweet potato casserole.
I'm
are
so
It's so
hungry.
hard to escape the Thanksgiving plate. I'm just
Yeah.
picturing that the whole time. It's so
Yeah.
hard to get out of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sweet potato casserole. Like you just
Yeah.
cannot have brown sugar and pecans on that mug.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
so,
it's
it's
so
just so
yeah.
good.
freaking good.
frick.
Like I
Yeah.
can just like see
Honestly-
the like blue outer shell of that like tinfoil pan.
Did
that they, like,
any
put
of
into, and you're
y'all's
like,
family do the sweet potato casserole, but it was with marshmallow
Yes.
on top?
My-
Yes.
I'm anti.
One side of my family does that.
The schmallows.
I think, yeah, to clarify my number 1, I want the brown sugar and nuts.
100%.
No schmallows.
No
schmallows.
schmalls.
I'm
Different.
anti schmal.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had the s'mores pan where it's like you'd you cook chocolate and marshmallows in a pan, and then you get graham crackers and dip
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
That stuff's good.
That's gas.
Fire.
I kind of forgot about that.
I don't think I ever said my number 2, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna say ham inside of a Sister Schubert roll.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's
Because
That
that's
is-
the
there's
only
my
way.
number one.
That's the only way I eat the ham. Every time I get the ham, I get rolls and I eat that as one bite.
I was about to say that.
Unreal.
I'm a ham over turkey guy too.
Yeah.
And
I
ham
don't really
is
like turkey.
ham is complimentary to me. Like as in
Yes.
like I feel like the rest of the food is what I'm most excited to put in my mouth, and the ham just kind of goes in with it. Like I'm
Right.
not like excited to eat the ham.
I want the ham in the roll.
Yeah.
Because it's sweet. The ham is sweet and the roll is salty and flaky. And
I'm so hungry right now, dude.
Yeah, that's
We eat
actually
ham
really
for
making me
3
hungry.
holidays. So we do
Wow.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter.
Oh,
And
wow.
every
Wow.
time
Easter
it's-
ham.
we do that. Yeah, we do that. We go like ham, mashed potatoes, and like green beans kind of vibe for Easter. But anyway, the ham has that like glaze, that honey glaze on the on it that legitimately tastes like a dessert.
Yeah. It's
And I'm
unreal.
like, it is that salty sweet is so freaking good.
Okay, so then my number 3
Yeah.
is pancakes.
Ooh,
My
on
family
Christmas?
does Christmas pancakes,
Yeah.
and they're like the size of a plate. And my dad is so good at making pancakes, and I sometimes I think I often look forward to Christmas morning pancakes more than presents.
Wow,
Wow.
I love.
is it like skillet, like
Yeah.
pancakes?
Yeah,
my gosh,
cast
the
iron
Cracker Barrel.
skillet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, Sam Edens, number 4.
Number 4, we're gonna go Sister Schubert, Pigs in a Blanket. We do those for Christmas morning apps. So we'll go
Good.
little app, and then we'll go presents, Christmas, like big breakfast, and then we'll go stockings, and that's our Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, Christmas morning for me, Shane never cooks at all. Shane is my father. He never cooks, but he does cook like Christmas morning breakfast, and he cooks waffles, and he puts a lot of butter on those guys. And I think it's like the best thing in the world. So I think
Yep.
Christmas morning waffles definitely is going on my list.
Waffle House
go.
after this? Question mark.
Yo, I would.
I would
I'm not,
freak
I'm
that
not
up.
even joking.
I-
That
okay,
sounds amazing.
sick.
I've
Sam's gotta do
been
homework.
I do
Wanting,
homework.
I've been wanting Waffle House.
All-Star Special. Is that any of y'all's New Year's? Christmas Eve tradition. I feel like it's a lot of people's.
Waffle House?
Waho
No.
post
No.
like Christmas Eve service.
No, that sounds amazing though.
No, I've done it. Like whenever I was growing up, the Christmas in Gardendale, the Christmas parade is like a huge deal, and we used to always go to Waffle House before, and then we would like get a parking spot and go watch it from the
I love that.
the front yard.
I marched
like,
in that
parking lot.
parade a few times.
Come on.
Yeah, you did.
Steven, did you say your number 4 yet?
Waffles from Christmas morning waffles,
Mm.
same as you, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think that. I don't know. I think it's something Thanksgiving. Probably like mac and cheese. I love my grandmother makes a really, really, really good mac and cheese.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lie. It's pecan pie. My dad makes pecan pie every year, and John is like deathly allergic to peanuts, so we like source our pecans like super specifically, and it is always so good. And I can remember like as a kid, I was in charge of the crust, like making it look pretty,
Ooh.
and I like would get like Lego pieces and like make something to like roll a little pretty crust on it, and it was
That's
super.
cool.
super
My number
fun.
4 is also pecan pie. So
Wow.
we might have our number 4 decided.
I love that.
Potentially.
I like
That's
that
pretty
pick,
crazy.
too.
Potentially.
Wait, we're on number 4. Right? I thought
Now we're on 5.
now we're on
Right.
5.
Now
Everyone's
we're on
done their
5.
4.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was the last 4.
I don't
Mm,
remember.
Okay.
Myers
Myers
hit us
do
with your
5.
5.
Bacon wrapped green beans.
Oh,
Facts.
When do you eat
is
it?
such a good
Huh?
pick.
When?
Thanksgiving usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine's going to be peppermint mocha is so hard not to put in there.
Peppy
I think an apple cider, if you were to like root for that over peppy
Oh,
mocha,
wow, that's
I
a
would not
super
be,
good pick.
I would not be opposed either.
I actually wonder maybe we should. I know this was your number 1, Steven, but maybe we should do a separate one for drinks.
Yeah, we should.
Okay,
Can
so if
we'll
we're doing
close
the-
with holiday drinks.
if we're doing the no
Yes.
drinks, then I'm thinking like it's so hard not to put stuffing in there.
Yeah.
But for creativity and fun's sake, my mom makes this brekkie Cassie on Christmas morning. That's like
Yeah.
grits, eggs, sausage, and cheese, and it's so freaking
Sounds
good.
so
Yeah, it's super fair. And your mom's kitchen is so like homey, and everything tastes good in there.
Yep.
So I feel like
Everything
that's true.
tastes good in there.
I think that even poop tastes good in there. Sorry, couldn't resist the
Side
urge.
of poop.
Poop
But-
check. Poop check.
Poop dollar.
For Thanksgiving and for Christmas, my grandmother on my dad's side, Bach is what we call her. Hey, Wit.
Hey,
Um,
is that Frierson?
Hey,
Henry
Henry.
again.
Yeah,
And Wit.
but so on my dad's side, grandmother, she makes this mashed potatoes, and she I feel like mashed potatoes. I don't know how much y'all know about it, but when you're making your KitchenAid, and you put all the butter in one load, it gets like really weird and sloppy and stuff like that. But if you put the butter and milk in like over time, it gets this it whips over time, and it has this really fluffy thing. So anyways, my grandmother is an amazing cook. She does it that way. And then, so she cooks it all, and then she puts it into like a Purex, like kind of casserole dish, layer of cheese on top. And then she also like literally bakes. She doesn't just get bacon bits from the store. She bakes bacon, and then she like cuts them up and then puts like bacon she cooks onto it. And then that is on top. And I think I could shovel that into my mouth.
Next time I
That's
see
every time I
Bach,
see
I'm
it.
going to tell her that I want to eat that.
Yep.
That sounds super good.
That is so good.
Yeah, it's like it
Mashed
is
potatoes is
unbelievable.
probably my honorary sixth.
It's also just
I
like
love
it's
mashed
a
potatoes.
side dish, and
Yeah.
she puts so much effort into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I love
My
it.
mom has made mashed potatoes a couple times, and it's a labor. It's a labor of love.
Were you a bowl or spoon kind of kid?
What?
When your mom's like, "You want the bowl or the spoon?" After she makes brownies.
Oh. I thought you were talking like, what do you eat it off of? And I was like, I think you need both of those things.
I didn't even say a single dessert, bro.
That was
kinda
was
crazy.
also one of the things I thought was funny. I think the only dessert we said was pecan pie.
And
Pecan pie
sweet
is-
potato casserole
oh
like
my God.
is a dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
it is. That's
Yeah.
true.
And it is the best dessert.
I eat it as dessert, even though it's a part of
Yeah.
the main meal somehow.
Anybody?
That's
Do we
first
want to do an
dessert.
honorable mention for? Does anybody have any last second honorable mentions that you like wish you could have said?
Have we done 5's?
You are the only
You
one.
were the
That's
last
my
one,
five.
Yeah, mine is. It is a 4th of July food. Every 4th of July when we do like family stuff, my aunt makes these like.
Baked beans.
It's like frick me! I love baked beans. It's these.
We're so hungry right now.
I know. When
Even
we started
baked
talking,
beans are sending us.
when we started talking about mashed potatoes, I was like, "Do we go to Wings Plus 3 instead?" It's like 2 crackers. It's the like longer ones that are like skinny and long.
Club
yeah,
crackers?
Yeah,
it's
club
2 club
crackers.
crackers, cream cheese in between, bacon wrapped.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wow.
It is
That's
so
crazy.
So
That's a
good.
lot
That's
of
some
effort, bro.
southern crap
You
right
need-
there.
you need some surgery. That is surgical.
It's so good.
That's crazy. I've never
It
heard
is
of
so
that.
good. And shout out Aunt Sherry.
That is for sure very southern.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My honorable mention is Uncle Brother's peanut butter pie. That's all I want to
Yeah.
say.
Uncle brother.
Yeah.
Uncle brother peanut butter pie.
So
Peanut butter by every hungry.
my mom's side of the family, she has 2 sisters and 1 brother, and then her brother Spencer, her dad's name is also Spencer. So they all just like from the time he was like born, they just call him brother, like in the cute little sister, like 2-year-old way, and then it just stuck. So then for all of us, we
Uncle
all just call him
brother.
Uncle Brother.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I introduced you to him the other day. Didn't I explain it to you?
I met Uncle brother.
Claire has an Uncle Dumpy.
I love that. We should have just left it to Dumpy.
Sam,
Oh,
did
man.
you have an honorable mention?
I don't. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Solid top 5.
All right, we're gonna do top 5 liquids on the next episode.
Yeah. Do we
Nice.
want to try and finalize this, or
Yeah.
I think we're kind of all.
Can we
over
read
the
it
I
out?
mean, it's gonna be tough
Very
because
much so.
we have personal stuff. I think Pep. Oh wait, no.
I think
Pepe
sweet
Molino.
potato casserole takes number 1.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
we
good
all
take.
collectively were like,
It's
oh
so
my gosh.
gas.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to be everyone's.
I think
Uh,
ham takes number 2 for sure.
Yeah, that's good.
I think some form of roll. We talked
Yeah.
about like a bread.
Let's just do.
heavy.
Let's just call like Sister Schubert King's Hawaiian. That whole vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Uh-huh.
rolls.
4 pecan pie.
Yeah,
Uh,
we both said pecan pie.
Yeah,
Pecan-
we all
you
both
don't
did
like
that.
pecan?
That's right. Pecan pie's filling is just super sweet for me, and I can't get behind
You
it.
ever had that with some decaf though?
Oh my
my
gosh, that is
gosh.
so good.
Pecan pie and a coffee.
That's funny you said super sweet. I feel like it's not the sweetest pie.
I don't know
The way
why,
my
but-
mom makes it, at least.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely dependent on recipe. And
Why did I say that?
Jacob is just
I feel
our
like we
sound
don't
effects.
even have to have a soundboard whenever Jacob says yeah. I think that I'll go pecan. I mean, I don't like pecan pie, but I know that's like the one thing everybody eats at every time it's there. So I'll do that.
Sam, can you concur with?
Yeah, I
Okay.
really like that take.
Yummy.
Number
five.
5.
Sausage
Stuffing.
pinwheels. Ooh, stuffing. Stuffing is so gas, bro.
Who else said
That's-
stuffing? Did y'all both
I was
say
so
both
close
did.
to putting it in there. Like it's like
It is
I
my
don't-
honorable mention.
I don't like stuffing that much, so I'm
It's
pretty
not really
crazy
my
apparently.
favorite.
that's interesting. Okay.
Well, then yeah, we don't.
Was there anybody? Was there any other? Oh, we all said like Christmas
We all
morning.
said Christmas breakfast,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we all said different
Let's just call it
themes.
Christmas
Yeah,
breakfast.
Christmas
We
breakfast
could
number
say
5.
Christmas breakfast. Yeah.
Christmas breakfast.
Christmas breastfeed.
Oh, that's my number 1.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh man.
And to conclude this episode, I just want to say that the 5th best holiday food is go ahead and breakfast. All right, guys. I hope you feel nice and cozy listening to this episode. I hope this, as you're on your way to your grandma's house you hadn't seen in years, I hope you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't freaking wait. I can't freaking wait to
If
eat.
you weren't hungry before you listen to this, you are
You
now.
are now.
Yep. And I just hope that you get to gather around the table and you get to go around and say what you're grateful for. Because whereas that's super cringe, Lord, I also think it's an awesome experience and a tradition worth upholding. Anybody have any holiday wishes for our listeners?
I hope that you all are merry, berry, and bright.
Nice. Do y'all have any homework for our listeners? Stuff they need to do before they listen next time. They need to make their own lists. And
Yeah.
you need to send us. You need to send us your feedback. Did we get it? Did
at
we have any
least-
gaping huge holes in our logic?
I don't
What
think
if somebody's like, "Freaking, you forgot turkey, you
Yeah,
idiot"?
actually,
We forgot some huge
legitimately,
thing.
I'm curious if
You forgot
people-
about green eggs and
Yeah,
ham.
if we actually are forgetting like a really big one.
Yeah, because the fact that
someone should like
Text-
leave it on YouTube or
Yeah.
text me.
Yeah.
Text me.
literally text me 205-675-5361. It's actually my phone number, and I would love
It's
to hear your
crazy, man.
thoughts.
That's
You
gold right
crazy.
there.
One day when I'm famous, I'm gonna be fricked because of this episode.
He's done it twice.
I think some logic that really needs to be thrown out there is take advantage of peppermonkey season.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so fact. It's
Absolutely.
better than
Dude,
pumpkin spice.
Honestly, if I have
Sure.
one advice for
100%.
you, you're gonna go in there, and I learned this the other day because I asked the Starbucks employees that the number one Starbucks holiday drink is a sugar cookie latte.
Or like
I just
sugar
want to
bookie.
let you know you're just getting a vanilla latte
Yep.
when you get that. The syrups are the same, so just go ahead and do yourself a favor. Get a peppermint mochi. It tastes just like hot chocolate, but it's a little Christmas flavor.
Starbucks closes at 8, so we can still
we're
go.
so good.
And the good thing about that is that's a little homework for next episode
Mhm.
with holiday bevies.
That's right. Holiday
That's
bevies
true.
up next. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy whatever you're celebrating. Enjoy it. We thank you so much for listening. I hope you stay cozy. Cheerio then.
Bye.
See ya.
Welcome to the Secret Segment of the podcast where we talk about secret things you only get to listen to and only stay for the secret segment. All right, I'm actually really curious. Will you Google holiday foods and see if we had any gaping huge holes in our logic?
I've been wanting to do this the whole episode.
I actually don't have their Wi-Fi.
Okay, well, okay. I don't know why you want to do that. The whole episode.
It's a secret segment.
Let's just name holidays that we didn't even talk about. Martin Luther King Jr. Day,
No food on that day.
Memorial Day.
No food on that day.
Memorial Day,
President's Day.
Juneteenth,
Juneteenth. Columbus Day.
Labor Day,
Oh,
Veterans
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
St.
St.
Patrick's Day. That's
Irish
actually
pub,
kind of a big one.
Nacho vibes.
Nacho.
I don't really know. I think
Nachos.
nachos. Whenever I think of St.
I think
Patrick's
of
Day.
people freaking making me mad.
I always got annoyed by St. Patrick's Day because it's the day after my birthday, and I wanted my birthday to be more special, but everyone was
Kind of like your mom with Tyler's mom.
Frick you, mom. Tyler's mom.
yeah, and Tyler, frick Tyler
Holiday.
too.
Tyler stole my
Foods
brother's iPod.
Best.
dude.
Tyler's the worst.
Tyler came to my house, stole my brother's iPod. My mom went to meet with his mom to get the iPod back, and Tyler said, "I'll put my hand on a stack of Bibles and say that I didn't steal that iPod." And then he gave it back.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sorry, Tyler, not to out you.
Here we go. Best holiday dishes.
According to who?
Reddit.
That's a good
Let's
source.
see. Holiday food. All holidays welcome.
Pumpkin pie.
Baked corn casserole. What
Oh.
the
I've
frick?
never heard of
I
that.
love
You
corn
literally
casserole.
talked about that the other day.
Wait, like the
It's like bready and corny.
Okay, that I do love. That my mom makes.
Frick. Okay, corn casserole is my favorite Thanksgiving
Okay.
dish.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay. Lasagna on Christmas. I feel like that's kind of popular.
crap. We don't do
Never seen
that,
that.
but I love lasagna.
That sounds really fun
Actually,
to make a lasagna. For
Garfield.
Christmas, 'cause it
corn
takes forever.
casserole for a few years was my favorite food. Period.
I love corn casserole.
It's gone down the list for me because I ate it so much. My mom would intentionally make it for me, and I would eat like half the pan.
Yeah.
Did y'all eat lima beans at Thanksgiving?
Green bean
Sometimes.
casserole. I do like green bean
I don't
casserole.
like green bean casserole. I like bacon wrapped green beans, but green bean casserole,
Is it like the cream of mushroom? Kinda
yeah,
like you
I don't like that.
Okay.
Bacon
part
wrapped
of it.
bacon wrapped club crackers with cream cheese.
That's
Yeah.
number 4.
I don't
Number
think
one.
we're.
Aunt Susie's specialty is what it's called on Reddit.
Is there anything we
Reddit.
missed? My youngest
Oh.
will not eat turkey on the holidays.
Something to do with the wild turkeys running around both his neighborhood.
Turkey's
and
always
mine,
dry
dot,
to me.
dot,
Yeah.
dot.
If you're not having gravy with turkey, then that's
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd literally. I mean, I'm not seeing. I mean, holiday cookies is really the only thing. Eggnog is on
Oh
here.
my
a lot.
gosh!
I
Are we gonna
love
talk about like
eggnog.
reindeer food, like Muddy Buddies?
Tootsie Roll? Wait, did y'all say Tootsie or Tootsie?
Tootsie.
Tootsie. Who says Tootsie Roll? You? I call it a
No, I said
fartsy roll.
Tootsie, and I was like, y'all are gonna
Fartsy.
freaking be like, freaking it's a controversial word.
Oh.
I toots.
Tootsie Rolls.
Looks left, looks right. ... Eggnog quickly ducks to avoid projectiles.
So cringe.
That's
Ooh,
such a
ooh.
Reddit
That's
What
comment.
in the world?
Milk.
Fettuccine is the only thing I eat every Christmas.
That is
It's so
Okay, we
weird.
didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks so much for listening. That was our
Comprehensive.
holiday episode. Anybody have any last words they want to say about holiday foods?
Get out there.